the ball. Now here's Vucevic. Up again, and Williams is right there. Williams has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bulls.
Good positioning turns into a second chance shot for Patrick. Love that intensity on the glass.
Back to MP. Count the basket.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Ball surveying the defense. Barrett against DeRozan. And Pirtle pulls it down. And it's the Raptors ball. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And you know, last year, not a huge talent discrepancy between these teams, but they still managed to win every game in the season series. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Levine. His last outing with 20 points. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Takes more than that contact to stop Zach LaVine. He can outwork you.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now, still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin, capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Trent against Levine. He kicks to DeRozan. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here's Barrett. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Goes up from the top of the key. Another miss by MP.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
The reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Trent can't hit. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Oklahoma City. Inside, there's Levine, and the layup is good. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, fairness and willingness to be unselfish.
2 minutes remaining.
MP, no good.
2 minutes.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
The defense can't let DeRozan get this deep inside, or else they're cooked.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
The guard set is White alongside Levine. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's MP. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Here's DeRozan. Out to White. It's hauled in by the Raptors, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
White against MP. And here's White. Scoreless thus far.
Can't let White get deep positioning. When he does, he's finishing it with power.
On the wing quickly. Back to MP. Great D that time from Vucevic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
White down low. Garrett covering. A wide open look here for Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Olynyk dishes to MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound by Olynyk. The Raptors have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls.
The Bulls, 36. The Raptors, 34.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. MP's really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Barrett. MP is out there with Gary Trent. Then, and it's Barnes, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Vucevic to the pass, the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Trent outside, and the pass to Barnes. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. DeRozan against Barrett. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Here's Barrett, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You close off the lane, Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
Ball kicks to Williams. And Pirtle sends it back.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
They get it again, and that one's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bulls trail by 10. Outside, Ball. They need this. And no good that time. Good defense by MP. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That one goes. Count it.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Block, steal.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 19. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. White and Levine on the wing. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls on D. Scooped up. Barnes. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
White finds Ball. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only 1 repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors leading by 21. MP left side. Shot on the wing. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
White looking around. Pass to Williams. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. And that's now 9 points for Williams. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Trent finds Barrett. Back to Trent. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for the Bulls. Ball dishes to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Here's Ball. Another shot. They shoot again. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Barrett on the wing. Passes to MP. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Fires from deep. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Makes it off the glass.
High effort by DeRozan, having to work his way through contact.
Raptors leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Nwora, the pass to MP, misses from close range. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. White inside. Here's DeRozan. They get it back. Nails the baby hook.
Well into his career, DeRozan is still playing hard, fighting for those second chance points.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. MP, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
MP fires from way outside. Missed. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Baby, dime la verdad. Si te olvidaste de mí, yo sé que fue una noche nada más, que no se vuelve a repetir. Tal vez en ti quise encontrar.
Oh, there it is.
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo, we got this. Don't worry. I got it! Don't let him shoot that! Oh, it's nice, baby. Knock it down, baby! With the foul!
Again.
Oh, hit down! Oh, foul! Let's go, shot! Good. Woo! You quiet down.
Down. Good shot. Let's go.
Today I'm bringing in my buddy Josh. We've been playing 2K for over a decade together, so him and I have a nice two-man chemistry, and I'm also running with my man Eric, who's a great screen setter and a great popper, grabs rebounds. It's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. We had to bring out the elite swag out here with the apparel.
I see.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Duke. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is out there with MP, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Pistons, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Cunningham outside, shoots over Ball. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. MP, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Duran. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Vucevic. Well, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Now, here's Ball to the middle. Here's MP. Thompson with the rebound. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Shoots from 12. Detroit, no good that time either.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
That one good for 2.
Again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Here is Cunningham following the basket by Lonzo Ball. And Cunningham with the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Cunningham against Ball. Great D that time from Vucevic.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The offensive rebound. There's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness.
Pistons trail by 7. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Weissman. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And Stewart gets it to go.
You're not going to rattle Stewart if you don't give him enough contact. Just went right through it.
Outside DeRozan. Levine against Ivy. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's how you set a screen. You got to be quick to the spot, separate from your defender, set your feet, and then hold your position. He nails all 3 aspects there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 6 points for MP.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Cunningham against White. Passes it to Stewart. Fires for 3. They get it back. Duran. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rob. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Bulls.
and they continue to control the glass.
Here's DeRozan, and he banks in the lane. DeRozan's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. MP, no good. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 13. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. They put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Ivy passes to Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Medu can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Pistons trail by 17. Cunningham up top. He's covered by Ball. Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. Ivy on the wing. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent.
Drummond has been on display.
Now the seconds, they're going to punch your way. That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Pistons.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with MP. And it's Ball in at the 1. Cunningham passes to Durant. Levine against Ivy. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. They get a hand on it. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ivy on the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
MP's getting it done tonight efficiently here from the floor. 6 of 10 so far. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Thompson looking for an opening. There's the pass to Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Duren's got his first basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's MP. Another one falls for Chicago.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball against Cunningham. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Looking at Cunningham here, Brent, there's always...
Substitution.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Drummond.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
They've got James Wiseman. Cunningham is out there with Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Sasser. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here are the Bulls now. Feeds it to MP. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Wiseman the pass to Grimes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Zach LaVine.
First personal foul.
That one is off.
At the line for Detroit, Quentin Grimes.
So he can't get either to fall. Chicago with the ball. Pass to MP. On the wing, Green. MP outside. And the miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.